Hi, my name is Brian Arella, and thank you for joining me today. I will be showing you how to remove and replace a hub assembly for your brakes. Now, what you want to do is remove your dust cap. Of course, this is a little loose, but what you're going to want to use is a flathead screwdriver, because this does tend to get on there very tight and sometimes it will get stuck. Move that to the side. Now, what you're going to want to do is look over and you're going to see this little pin here. You're going to either want to take some pliers, or what you can do by hand, but I'm just doing this to be careful, is take this and slightly maneuver it so it's removable. You're literally going to take it from the head and lift ever so slightly. You tend to get a little stuck. Next, you're going to want to take your Forecastle nut. So you can see, it's just a little cap, but sometimes it is an actual nut that you have to screw on there. Now, you're going to want to take your nut holder or wheel bearing and just loosen it slightly, and it will come off. Now, if it is rusted, you will have to get a little bit of recommend WD-40 and just spray it on there. That way it actually loosens it. Just, there you go. See? Now, some of these do look a little different. Not all of them are the same. Next, what you're gonna do is take your hub assembly and just ever so slightly move it. And be sure to remove the inner bearing gear and washer. Now remove your hub assembly. What you're going to want to do is take a look at the check. Check it for wear and tear. Now, if there might be like debris, rust, stuff like that, you're going to want to take a wire brush, and of course, you can use a little bit of sandpaper and just slightly sand that off, but just be careful. Make sure to check your procedures and be sure to take care of that. Now, what you're going to want to do is check your inner bearing and your seal. Sometimes these can get stuck, but they are removable. Okay. And just to see if there is enough grease, if there's any damage, any wear and tear. If not, this actually seems to be in good condition. Right. Now for the inner bearing, what you're going to want to do is, these tend to get damaged if they're not properly lubricated. So what you're going to want to do is literally take a handful of grease and just ever so slightly fill it up in a certain rotating position, motion, and make sure that all the grease comes out of the top, and make sure there's enough grease in the middle. That way it has a smooth operation, which keeps it stable and going, increasing its lifespan. After you've checked everything, you're going to want to take your hub assembly and place it back right on the rack. There we go. Now for your outer bearing and your outer washer, be sure to place it properly, as it does go only in one direction. Now it's the same process, just in backwards order. Placing your forecastle nut. Glove kept getting in the way. Now you want to place this, make sure it's hand tight, but just to make sure, just put a little bit more pressure on that. That way you know it's nice and sealed in. Place your cap back on. And finally, make sure that your pin goes in just right. Now, of course, you're gonna wanna tap this back in. Now, whatever direction your cap is in, bend the safety pin right back that same direction. That way to keep the forecastle cap from falling out, and your dust cap right back in the same position until it's nice and tight. And that is basically a remove and replace of your hub assembly. And thank you, and join me next time.